Welcome to EverNews' second news episode. We always share with you what we have done in the app to make it easier for you to run better ads. And today, Mark has a couple of really interesting features to show you. Mark, I'm going to hand it over to you. Can you please show us what you've built?
Yeah, so there's a couple of new features that we've added that we've been requested and asked for. So let me share my screen. Actually, I should probably do that. Okay. So the first one is that we've added what we call badges. So you can now add in these different kind of badges onto your creative so that you can stand out and show your offer and the price of your offer. But also there's a whole bunch of different ones. So you can see we've got like a reviews one here, and they'll actually end up matching the style of the creative itself. So if I just go to show you kind of how that works, and we'll add some different images. So if you go into the offer and you do the usual generate more images, you jump to the next page after reference images now, and now you get to this page here where you can see it says badges. You can go and add a new badge, and we've got a whole number of different badges, and the style will change depending on what the badge is. So for example, we've got the price badge here. So you can go ahead and add a price in. When you add a price in, you can decide on the position that you want it. So you can specify here, or you can do let Average decide. And Average will ultimately decide where they're going to put the badge that best fits the creative that is created. And you can specify the shape if you want to. So we've got a number of default shapes here, but you can let Average decide, or you can just use this here to specify anything that you want. So you can say this is like hexagonal and purple, for example. Spelled hexagonal wrong. Hexagonal and purple. And let's just add a few more badges so you can see those. I'll do the star rating again. Actually, I'll do a new one as well that you hadn't seen. Let's try a completely different one. So we've got custom as well. So let's do a call to action. So we say buy ads. Now you probably won't have like this many on, but I'm just kind of really just showing you, and make it red badge. And we'll do free gift bonus as well. Pencil with a subscription. That's going to be quite a long one, but let's see how it goes. So now I'll just pick a number of random styles in here. Let's go for these ones. Just some random ones here. I'll pick the crayon one so you can see like how it works with the style, fizz and flutter. And we'll go for that one as well. There we go. We've got a few. If I go and select a few of these. Oh. There you go. Okay, so let me just do that, and we'll generate those, and you can go ahead and we'll go and see them. Whilst this is being created, I'll go ahead and show you the second new feature. So you can now go ahead and create an ad from any designs you like, from an image that you like. So if you've seen an ad, so let's do brand ads. Just go and pick one randomly. Should we go for this L'Oreal one? It's quite red. Let's go for this one. I'm going to save that. And now if I go over to styles, I can go new style, and I can go here. Now I've got an image option. So I can go ahead and upload that image I've just shown and click generate style from image. And what it'll do is this will now become a style file that's available for you in the wizard and wherever you want. So it's kind of given a name for it here, bold red corporate, but of course you can go ahead and change this. If you want to, you can go ahead and read this and change it how you want, but it's kind of given an idea of what it wants the style to be. So I'll go ahead and upload that. And if we go back to our offer now, which one did we do? This one was that? Oh, yeah, cool. Pick the right one. So if I go in here, oh no, I hope I didn't use my brand colors. That will mess things up a little bit. We'll check in a sec. So we're going to pick our style, and this time it's going to be corporate, I think it was called. There you go, bold red corporate. Oh no, I've used my brand styles. Oh dear. We'll see how it comes out. Oh, I don't think it matters actually on the other one, because it's just the badges, right? But my brand styles I've got set are pretty ugly. Okay, so here we've got a bunch of the badges now. So if we look at this like crayon one, for example, we've got, obviously, like I said, you wouldn't want all of these badges, but free pencil with a subscription, buy Everett's now. This one here as well. So yeah, basically you can add whatever badges that you want, up to 4. Like I say, you generally probably only want 1 or 2 anyway, but it'll kind of match the style of the artwork as well.
Oh, Evelyn, you're on mute there, chatting.
Sorry, I just wanted to say, even though it's like just those small badges, it already makes the designs look a lot more elaborated than before. So
yeah,
I like probably wouldn't stack like too many, but up to 3 I think is quite good.
It's just a sort of demo, I guess, that multiple different ones you can use. And you can really customize it. So that little description box, if you wanted to add a pencil or something like that, if the free gift, well, it's taken the word pencil, right? But if you wanted to say free gift and then you wanted a pencil or whatever it is that the free gift is, you can just specify, and that box what image you want within that badge, and it'll do it for you automatically.
Very
Then.
cool.
And here's the brand one now. So it's taken those brand colors from that L'Oreal ad. It's actually taken some lipstick and stuff. So we might want to tweak it a little bit. Oh no, it's done. And actually, no, it's done an ad. That's fine. Actually, it's just saying like, yeah. So it's because it's taken what's here and used it as an ad. So yeah, you might need to tweak it a bit, but generally it's taken the style of the ad there that we wanted. So you can go ahead and upload styles much more easily now based on ads that you see that you like out there in the world.
So cool. I would also encourage everyone, don't just take style references from ads. You can also do it from social media graphics you see, flyers, like you can clip art packs, all different designs that you like. Free Canva templates can be a base. And also, I think, Mark, you have the random feature now, choosing random brand colors. Is that right?
You mean the I'm feeling lucky? I meant to add that. I meant to do that last night. I still haven't done it. So currently the I'm feeling lucky button was always I'm feeling lucky. So it just randomly decided on a design, randomly decided on an ad. The way that we changed it when we started adding styles was that it would automatically pick the style that you have selected in here. So if you have a style selected, it will do a random design, but it will do it in the style that you've got there, which kind of took away its randomness. And I don't think it's necessarily that obvious that that's what's happening. So you'll end up with something that's not totally random. It'll be in the style that you've chosen. If you turn it off, it still works randomly, but if you leave it on, it doesn't. So we're going to just turn it back so that basically it's just completely random.
Maybe we could preserve the randomness in the brand as well as have like completely random, because there's also, I love actually using it for creating random images in the brand for the badge.
So I guess that's in there at the moment. Oh, you mean random images?
So you keep it at this one exactly as is, but then there's one that's like a feeling lucky, go crazy, you know?
Yeah.
So we just have another button here because the feeling lucky go crazy is really cool because you allow it like so freely, and you might be able to find a new branding from there as well. But I also feel like the feeling lucky how it is right now is still super helpful. I wouldn't want to lose it.
So we'll do an I'm feeling lucky and we'll do go crazy. Two different buttons.
I'm feeling lucky. I want to go crazy or go crazy ever had.
Because the reason we thought about this was because when I turned the branding off, it created this, and this was completely unlike any other style that we'd ever had, and it was really good, and we really liked it. So I was like, oh, why have I got it like pushing? But okay, we can do both. So what I've done, and we like this one so much, I've actually made it a style now that you can use. So this is a new style that's available for you within here, and if you want to look at it, it's called Neon Tech Precision is the new one. So if you want to go ahead and try out this new style, that's also available now as well.
I think it's so cool, and I also think it's extremely valuable because the AI will make a style randomly, but based on the context that it has. So you're kind of also getting something that is most likely to resonate with the audience for that specific message. So I really love this about it.
The way I created this style for everybody to use was I used our create style from image feature that we've used, and that's how and that's now working. So we've actually used that feature to create the style as well.
Wonderful. So hi Max. We also have really cool win that I want to share, and I want to share also what this person has taught me. Quick shout out here to Jessa, who joined EverAds, and she is amazingly skilled designer as well. She shared her numbers here. As you can see, she also uses Hyros, so it's pretty accurate. She got 33 new customers and $594 in revenue in 4 days by updating her ads with the EverAds. So what she says here is, I think what is also really interesting from the data is that 83% of these customers are totally new to my business, which is exciting because I'm finding a new audience. I've been loving the mockup generator in EverAds too. I'm excited to push this a bit further. Thank you. This is awesome. I love it. And what Jessa taught me, what got me really, really good results is she basically took her past winning ads. Just want to go to the dashboard. Also been using EverAds for school, and they've been performing extremely well. I just want to show you what she taught me here that got amazing results here. So these are some recent ads I did for a PLR offer that I have, and I think they turned out so nicely. They also perform extremely well. And what Jessa taught me was she did it in a specific way. When she generated more creatives, she would upload all of the previous ads, and she did all as the visual styles. And it came out a lot better than just using one visual style. I don't know if this is common knowledge and everybody has already done this, but I found this super, super helpful. And I also think this is helpful from a perspective if you, for example, find templates that you really like on Etsy, but you struggle to translate those templates into ads that work well for you, you could go and buy the templates and then just upload a bunch of them as visual styles. It really stays very much on brand with them. And this has worked really well across the board. So I just want to show a few more. Basically did it for a lot of offers that I didn't have the time to update ads in a while. And they all came out really nicely. And especially one that has a little bit of a more complex branding that I've tried with EverAds, with styles, and with even the style reference before, and it never came out as well. So I want to show that one. Sorry, I've generated so many.
They all look great.
So this is for our PLR library, and these came out like so nicely from there. And I've not been able to get anywhere close to it before using this technique. So I think this is also something to definitely test.
Yeah, that looks amazing. They really stand out.
Yes, and they immediately converted really well as well. So just wanted to shout out Jessa here. Let's see if we have another win here in the community that we can highlight. Oh yeah, I would love to highlight that you also spoke at the summit. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Brenda, and I've forgotten her surname. Brenda begins with R.
Rigney.
Rigney, that's it. I was going to say Rigby. I know that wasn't quite right. Brenda, she ran a 3-day AI summit. I think the last day was yesterday, but she had a number of great speakers. I mean, 3 days was quite intense, full speak, lots of speakers. You can still go and check out the replays of that in her community, so I'd recommend that. But I did a talk on essentially meta ads and Andromeda, how Andromeda works, just to give some theoretical understanding of why volume of creatives matters and how you set up your campaigns, and just a little bit of a history of why we even created EverAds in the first place. So it's really good for a base understanding of just meta ads in general and how the system works. And I think once you've got that kind of understanding, everything kind of clicks more into place. And one of the things I wanted to really dispel was the fact that you should just be uploading 1 or 2 ads. You create 10 but you choose 2. It's just put them all in. And once you understand how meta works, then you can really use EverAds to the maximum.
So cool. And what I find is really interesting is that they also used EverAds for the summit ads too.
They did. And Brenda, I mean, she was selling EverAds for me really on the thing, because she took over the share screen and just showed the ads that she'd been using for the summit. So she used the reference images to add speakers in there, but they were already running ads to the summit. But about 2 weeks before it started, she started using EverAds. She created nearly 500 ads, uploaded them into Meta, and she said they were just outperforming the other ads straight away. And it just got them to completely rethink their ad strategy and the way they do it, because the tool just gave them that flexibility and ability to create lots of different kind of ads and add those reference images really easily. And it just really changed the number of signups they were getting from the ad. So it was that was a good story for in itself.
It's so cool. So guys, I think the talk is really great, especially if you want to understand Andromeda a little bit more. Mark has added it to the community, so if you want to check it out, and it's also in the EverAds Academy, right?
It will be, yeah.
Perfect. Talking about the EverAds Academy, another thing that will be in there soon is today I dropped a new course, which is Ads to Z course, and it's almost 7 hours of ads training for our type of businesses, personal brand-based businesses, so coaches, creators, online educators, SaaS owners, schoolers, membership owners, and it's ads A to Z, really from beginner to you completely understand it, why ads fail, the ecosystem, understanding ads manager, campaign objectives, targeting, bidding strategies, meta-native strategies like Instagram growth and DM funnels, and it addresses also lead quality, for example, for high-ticket lead campaigns, and then self-hosted strategies, everything from self-liquidating offers to video sales letter funnels, webinar setups, self-hosted lead magnets, community funnels, and then even omnipresence campaigns where you add Google Ads to the mix, then full creative strategy, copy, how you measure success for your business and handle the operations. So this is kind of the most comprehensive ads course I ever had to get this type of business owner set up. And we're going to also add it in the EverAds Academy for you. So you understand on a deeper level what you do with the ads. And you also understand maybe that there's so many strategies that you can use. And this is also going to be the foundation for the work that Jack is currently doing with Meta. Can you maybe share a little bit more about this, Jack? And maybe even show me what you showed us yesterday, how you guys already use EverAds to upload your ad?
Yeah, definitely. Mark, are you able to set up the demo just in the background if you've got it ready?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I talk
Yeah.
a little bit. So with the meta feature, the idea or the next steps really are going to be to get beta users. So we want to get 10 different users or so testing out the meta integration that we're building. It's not quite ready yet. It will be soon. But look out for something on the school community where we ask for 10 of you to sign up and start using it for us. And we're going to be baking in all of that stuff that Evelyn's just shared, so that all of that knowledge and all of that functionality is available to you guys.
So you can watch the course, or you can have the nuance of it just baked into the interface, which I think is what really will help you to translate all of that knowledge into ads launched and campaigns that are working for you.
So just run you through how it's working at the moment. So this is just to show you it working. Like Jack's been working on the interface. It's going to change slightly, but just to show you it kind of in action and how easy and quick it's going to be. So you'll essentially have a meta. Once you've got your offers, you can go ahead and select your ads that you want to publish to Meta and then add them to a campaign. So you'll have a campaigns area now of EverAds, which is all your active campaigns that you're running on Meta. So imagine we're at that place now. We can go. So at the moment, I'm selecting them, which, that's fine. And then I go to the next step. So I'm just uploading these ads essentially, and you get the campaign detail. So at this point, which we don't have it right now, is we'll have a number of different templates. So if you're a school owner, you can select the school template, or if you're doing a target cost campaign as a school owner, you'll be able to press that, and it'll automatically populate all of Evelyn's best practice configuration for that. So essentially, this is already pre-populated. You'll be able to go ahead and pre-populate them as I go. Let me just change the name so we can see that. If I go to the next here, again, same for that ad set, it'll all be pre-populated. So this is the top tier one countries that are already pre-populated in here. Go to the ads. So now I need to just specify the domain here, the destination URL for the ads. All of these in here. So also you can go ahead and you can kind of edit all of the different aspects of the ad at this point as well. So the ad copy, the description, the headline, all of those kind of things are going to be able to add. And we're going to make it so you can bulk edit those things as well. So if you want to bulk edit 10 ads for one specific persona, you'll be able to go ahead and do that as a bulk action as well. So we're going to make it as simple as possible. So essentially, really, all you should probably have to do is click the template, click, and you're through. So I'll take it through here. I probably should have got Meta up and running. Let me do that. So we can see it actually uploading live.
Yeah, and obviously this is quite a beast, like I certainly, when I first started using Meta ads, it was overwhelming and it's quite scary. So the idea is we're abstracting away a lot of that complexity, and you can be confident that, you're driving towards the right outcome, but all of that configuration is going to live there as well. So you've kind of got a simple route, but also complete flexibility to do whatever it is that you want. That's the ambition.
I'm so excited because when I recorded the training, I first thought it's going to be a 2-hour, really comprehensive deep dive. And then it just started getting longer and longer and longer. And I realized there are probably 15 setups for different outcomes that you need in your business. But the good thing is now we have all of that context finally from here in Jack's hand, who is able to translate it directly into these are the default setups. And then you can expand them if you really want to configure something, but you can also trust that it's based on exactly how I would set up your ads if I was doing it for you.
Yeah. So this is just a summary page. You can just check that all the settings are as you expected. And then you can just click start publishing. So as this happens, we can see that it's creating the campaign, creating the ad sets. If we go back over to Ads Manager now, should be able to refresh this and see EverAds demo has now come through and been created. The ad set's been created and the ads will be slowly being created as well. We can see there's one of 7 just being created there. You can see them down here getting added. So we've got 2. So if I go ahead and refresh the page again here, we can see those ads are coming in. Give the preview a chance to catch up. There you go. So our ads are now popping in. And so we've been using this for a few weeks now because we're demo users. We had to get approval from Facebook or Meta to be able to allow people to connect their own Ads Manager account. But we've been able to do it in testing ourselves. And now literally you can go from 0, create an offer and have them published all within 15 minutes. Which from my experience, it would take me a good day to get a campaign of 40, completely different ads up and into things. It's just, I know that we built it, but we're getting excited about it, but it's just it really is a game changer. It's 15 minutes and you're done. Before it's I have to sit down today and do my ads. Now it's whilst I'm drinking my coffee, I'll just create an ad campaign and it's done. It's that good.
It's so cool because for school I have to upload between 150 to 500 ads every single day. I used to not even be able to create the volume of ads alone, so we also had vendors that would supply additional ads, which of course comes with a hefty price too. But then I've been able to, with all of the systems that we eventually baked into EverAds, I've been able to do 100 new images myself a day, which would take me 2.5 to 3 hours. And then the uploading process would start. And that would be, and I'm really quick, but that would be another 2 hours. Now with EverAds, I have my concepts. Within 15 minutes, I have 500 amazing new ads, and I can use, the old winners to spark the new concepts, the new callouts. It's so sleek. And then if I will be able to launch them into the campaigns like this, I think I can potentially like triple the amount of ads that I launch. And it's like, as long as you're profitable, you would want to do more and more. And also the more you do, the more you get profitable on Meta. So it's such a cheat code. I don't think people understand like how good it is.
Yeah.
I will be able to do in an hour what took me 5 to 6 hours, and in a better quality, because also 6 hours to have one output, to wait a few days to then iterate, versus 6 hours but having 6 outputs, right? And the next day you're like so much smarter. So I think one thing to also understand is your iteration cycles, how quickly you can test ideas is going to go down a lot. I'm not sure if we want to already show something from the messaging hub, but basically maybe just the overview. We don't want to go too deep into it. We have to save something for the next week's news as well. But maybe we can just show the overview of all of the different directions people can dive into with their offers. Because I think, we launch a few ads and then we're like, oh, the offer does not work or it's scaled through. And with the new messaging hub, we're going to show you all the beautiful rabbit holes you can take it into to really test the offer thoroughly.
Yeah. I can just take me a second to like bring up a wireframe of that. But if we move on to the other things, I'll just get that up while we're talking.
Yeah, I'll just before we move off Meta, to reiterate the point.
Yes.
There is we really want to get this right for you guys, and we appreciate it's a little bit scary using a tool for your Meta ad account. There's trust and there's cost as well. That's why we want the beta testers to help make sure that it is perfect for everybody. Like I say, we haven't quite worked out how we're going to get those beta testers out. We'll probably put something in the EverAds community. So if you can express your interest, obviously we're looking for people that are keen to test, are going to give feedback, want their hands on it, early access. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. I reckon we'll look for about 10 or so people to help us move that forward. But yeah, we'll put something out when we're ready. So keep your eyes peeled.
So cool. Yeah, I can't wait to have it for myself.
Still digging them out. So I think there's another couple of things to cover, which is the founding offer is going away, and then ever social posts.
Oh yes, the founding offer is going away. So we are actually switching to no free tier on EverAds, just a 7-day trial, but we're going to give you more creatives to test so you can explore the app better. Everybody who has joined as a free member, nothing changes for you, but new members, it will go away. So it's the last kind of chance to get the 30% founding members deal. And what did we have? Ever Social? Yes. So let's quickly check while we're pulling this up what's right now trending this week on EverSocial. So Adriana still, and now Jessa came in with all of her ads that also performed really well. So I think you can also see, right, Jessa is a designer, very experienced. So it kind of supercharges when you already have a good eye and design skills. It's also unleashing another level here. These are also from her. I think this is so cool that we're able to create these type of ads with EverAds. I mean, just really gorgeous.
Stunning.
This is also very cool use of the new concept. So this is a new template and I really love how she used it. And this is also ranked up high. So very, very cool new concepts. Always good to see and check them out. Our most popular ones. Adriana still dominating. But very cool to see all the new ones coming in. Eventually, we could make a contest one day as well. Oh, and we have some very new ones. Oh, I think she shared this with me, that this one, I think, also generated a sale like within a few minutes of uploading. Oh, this is gorgeous. From Kate here. Kate is teaching to go on 1,000 walks. So she walks with you in her community. Really cool.
Yeah, it seems like a lovely community.
Yes.
Really nice.
She's super amazing, and she had for years like worked on the ads, and she eventually made them work. work, which I think is so wholesome because of her beautiful niche and also her personal journey towards making ads work. She has shared a few, if you're in Grow with Evelyn, she has shared a few extremely helpful posts around that. So very proud of her.
There was a lovely post from Isabel. Yeah, it was a lovely post from Isabel in the community sharing her experience of her niche. So if you haven't seen that, I'd definitely go and check out that post. It's very, very inspiring to read and great to see EverAds just giving her a little, a boost. There it is there.
There it is, yeah.
Where's it, Isabel? 45 minutes. Very cool. Beautiful.
Yeah. There's so many challenges that she has to convey, so many emotions that she has to convey through her ads. And I think her experience by using the tool was that actually it was, conveying those different things was easier, and they were starting to come through. You can see in the ads there that they're coming through. So that was lovely.
Very cool.
Yes, a little like Brenda was saying as well. I think, the emotions part, she was like, she really loved the fact that she could be different expressive faces without having to go for a photo shoot to do all of those different kind of like images of her in different for thumbnails and for just the ads. The fact that the AI could take pictures of you and then kind of put you in different emotional states was like, really useful for her.
Yeah.
I think that's similar there. Okay, so there was this screen. Was this the one you were thinking of, Evelyn?
Yes, I wanted to just share that what we're working on, the front of our wizard where you can put the offer and then it works through the callouts. We want to optimize that a lot to improve the callout quality as well. So based on all of the experience of formulas that work and approaches that work that are proven, right? So for example, going by buying persona, by customer avatar, by pain points, beliefs, by emotions, by your personal brand, your story, and then also of course scaling the winners that you found, or just also baking in again like that randomness, things you would have never thought. We are able to tap into proven things to get you better call out. And so we're going to change that setup here and then also show you how many angles you have explored to sell your offer. And while we still will have the validation campaign, so this is recommend the first 10 to get an idea for how strong your offer is, you then also have the option to go into all of these to really see, have I validated my offer from each angle? And because we mostly have digital offers, right? Software is also very moldable. What this allows you to do is it allows you to gain insight, as in how do you need to mold your offer to gain product to market fit as well. So it helps you understand how deeply have you explored the idea of your offer and its positioning, but then it will also give you ideas on how can you shape it. For example, the traffic challenge was massively shaped by my winning ad turned out to be want to fill your school community before you launch. I want you in this challenge. And that was my absolutely winning ad. So I realized that where people actually are is they have not launched yet. So I added another product inside of Grow with Evelyn, which is the launch challenge, which became another bestseller and helped more people to get into the traffic challenge. So the insights from the ads, they will also allow you to shape what you actually build, and you'll be able to see how deeply have you explored an idea. So in a very real way, it will also allow you to get to product to market fit better, and also to understand how much juice you still have in your existing ideas. For example, because with school, I'm forced to sell only one offer. Sam is a minimalist and he does not allow me to make deals and packages and bundle it up with education, so I'm very limited to, this is the only thing I have to, or, when we were mostly focusing on selling school for a year now, this was the offer. So can you imagine for a year with a daily 6-figure budget, you have to hammer the same offer from different angles, but you wouldn't think that you at first off can, but then you also wouldn't believe the results that are possible if you keep doing this, because there are angles on your offer. And looking back, you're like, oh, this is the most obvious thing, but you would have never found it if you would have not had to, tackle it from all of the different angles over and over again. And ultimately, that's what made it so successful. That's the same approach we're doing right now. And then we're also able to give it to you without you having to know, again, all of these insights. You can just work it through.
Just to say, this isn't how the new interface is. It's not going to be white and grey and boring. Don't worry. This is just a wireframe for us to like explore user experience and things and how the user interface will be. So don't worry, it's not going to end up looking like this.
Yeah, I just want to say we're putting so much thought into this. Jack and Mark have worked hours upon hours on mapping this out and really pulling everything together. So you're getting an increasingly sophisticated product that really turns you into an amazing marketer without you having to go through the years of trialing and erroring. It leads you to taking the right moves in reality. And I think that's the big value that is being added. It's really baked into the interface for you. It's very well thought out. Even when you look at the hierarchy at the top, it's baking in my bakery versus cookies, right? Town versus bakery versus cookie logic. It's baking all of these things in for you. So you don't even have to know or understand them. It's just helping you to get it right without you knowing why you get it right. But if you want to know, we also have the courses.
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting this ready. This will be your entry point now, really, for starting. You'll create the offer, and that's all you'll have, and then this will be your entry point instead of the wizard entry point that we have today. This will be your starting point to go and create your call outs. So,
you have like a complete cockpit for your marketing messaging.
yeah,
that's a nice way of putting it.
Messaging.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this because I'm holding all of it in my head, and so it's going to be really nice to always see with every offer, where am I with this offer, right? How well have I developed it? How well have I tested it and optimized it? So I think a big pitfall in our industry is that people always make new offers because, the first version of an offer with an audience, you will always gain a little bit of traction selling it. And then people get stuck because they don't know how to develop the offer and how to market it on an ongoing basis and how to improve the marketing. So what do? They create a new offer. But every new offer you create, always when you put it out, is a beta version of it. And eventually you'll not find the traction to justify to put more work into it. So what happens to people is they become these offer creation machines, right? It's like, here's the next thing. Oh, I have to jump to the next thing. And it's natural if you don't have the tools to help you strategically bring it together, which is also a long process, right? It's just like developing the software is a long process. It would be like we would now jump and make a new app. So it would only over time burn our audience and collapse our personal brands. So I think this is going to help a lot of
I think it's just great for ideas as well, right? Because I think you can sit down and go, I've got to do some ads today, and like be empty in the head of like, where do I start? What could I do? But you kind of look at this and you go, okay, let me explore some of the pain points or the desires. I'm going to start from a pain point and then fan out, and then like makes it so much easier just to like look at this and go, I haven't done that yet. Like, let me go and do that. Instead of sitting there with a blank brain, like trying to think what to do.
But it also helps you because you spend so much time with your offer. You're like, true, it does that for people. I could even add this and it would make that statement even more true. So it also really helps you to understand your offer on a deeper level and refine it. So yeah, I'm so much looking forward to it. Thank you so much for the great work, both of you.
No, that's great. No, we're looking forward to just want to get it out in the world now.
Yeah.
But we also have to get it right. So one thing at a time. I'm looking forward to uploading the training. We're still changing the payment, like we said, to the 7-day free trial. And then we're going to give the community a little bit of time diving into the trainings. And then we're going to make a challenge to set up ads based on what strategy is the right one for people based on the trainings. So we've not forgotten about the challenge. It's coming for you guys. We just want to make sure it's all set up right so you can get the most out of it. All right, that's it for this week. We see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Very much.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.